apparently I am live, and we have EarthBound. I never really planned for commentary for this, so I will just get started. Let's turn on the chat quickly. Alright, so this is the PK Scrambler program created by J. Tolmar. It's practically like the It's like the EarthBound's version of Free Enterprise, I'll put it as. So the biggest change in this game is the, as you see here, the Y to be a run button, but then we could just say Y not a walk button, and it'll just make it so we always run. We have to press Y to walk. So we'll just give our characters some very generic names. But I will name... That is not how you spell. These menus are difficult. Okay. Our great lord, Fiesel. And 3, 2, 1, go. So this particular one is the racing preset. I just turned on easy deaths because I don't want to go to the hospital or lose my money. So we're going to start by just grabbing an item here, and it's a rock candy, which will increase one random stat. Vitality is actually pretty good, because then we'll get more HP or PP once we level up. Then instant text is another big thing, big change, because the text in EarthBound is really slow. So as I said, the goal for this one is to beat 4 Sanctuaries and then beat Gygus. So and we see Buzz, he's already dead somehow. And we get a teleport to Dalam, which I believe is our only guaranteed character, where the other options are the key to the cabin, where the Happy Village is, the Deep Darkness can have one, or the Monotoli building. And yes, we did just get about 100 experience from that dog because there's also a setting that's about 150% XP, which just makes it a little bit easier. So then I'm just going to try and get some easier levels to start. Yeah, there's 2 actually. There's one made by Chaz, which I don't remember what... I think it's just earthbound.app you go to. And then there's the PK Scramble made by J. Tolmar, which is the one we're playing. And the other one is Ancient Cave, which was made by Chaz, which I do not actually know his screen name. And we're gonna get this Manny thing, which actually gives us a teleport to Foreside, which only unlocks Moonside right now. We don't have the key items for the other ones. Yeah, J. Tolmar. I've heard of him too. He's the EarthBound guy. Whoops. So in this game, I guess I can try to explain different mechanics of the game. So there's a red swirl, which means they get to attack first. And then we saw earlier green swirl, which means we get the first attack. Police badge, so that means we get to fight the whatever it's called, and then open up Tucson. My tracker is not working. Okay, now we have the police badge. So I will start by saying I'm not the best EarthBound player by any stretch. but Feasel needed a run, so I offered this. Now we're going to go to the library, which houses a key item. And it's the key to the shack, so that is our first potential sanctuary opened up. We're just going to go in here quickly to get a Mr. Baseball cap. If you have random start on and you don't get to win that for a while, then this could be something else, but if you're on normal start, then it's always a Mr. Baseball cap. A stun gun, which is a decent weapon for Jeff. T-ball vet, so... I'll go to Delam first and see where first character. So if this isn't a character, then I'll be seen as a giant liar. It is not, it is Jeff. So I don't know the logic of it, but Jeff and Pooh will always carry a key item whenever you grab them. A teddy bear and a copper bracelet. This is 4. So the 145 estimate could be, depending on what I get, could be a giant long shot, or I might get 145. I don't remember which houses have chests in them. Thick fry pan. So we got a Guts capsule, so Guts will raise the chances of smash attacks, which are pretty much just critical hits. We can't go there yet. He has the carrot key, so this might be... This could be our second one, but we'll try. Depending on how the enemies want to behave. Okay, that is powerful. Okay, so logically, I don't think we are supposed to be here. Unless I'm just that weak, still. So we will save that for later. I forgot to give Jeff the stun gun. Could have tried that. Alright, everything is pretty powerful here. Okay, so we have died. I'm also not too great at reading the logic of this game, so I just get in fights and see how powerful they are, and if they beat me, then I'm probably not supposed to be there yet. So if any of the really good EarthBound Scramble players are watching, then I'm probably embarrassing them. Okay, this wheel. Give a go at the giant step and see what. Okay, so giant step, we're getting instant wins here, so if I can get out of the. Yeah, enemy, there's a scaling based on, like, items and enemy levels are scaled based on where it's supposed to be in the progression. I don't know the specifics of it, but I just know they're scaled to some extent. Sandlock that. It's pretty good this early. Yeah, big shoutouts to, I think I've already shouted out Jay Tolmar, like, probably about 10 times this thing, and I've only been playing for like 10 minutes. Okay, I'll just use Rockin' because it'll do more damage. So this is our first sanctuary. So our next step is either try and go back and beat whatever's at Frank. I guess I never mentioned, there's also boss shovel in this. So a sort of knowledge of the bosses are needed. But the biggest knowledge is just slight weaknesses and which ones start with a shield. Like Electro Spectre, if we see him, he has a PSI shield that deflects PSI at you. I guess we will go deliver the police badge and see if that is available to us. Gather? So in the vanilla game, I believe the police officer is let's name our meme SpeedGaming, but in all caps. How do you spell gaming? Go this way to make sure we don't hit anything. Oh, we don't have to give it to him? I forgot. Alright, so I guess Pokey gave up on taking over the world and became a police chief. Okay, just 2 attacks, so this seems about correct. Oh, that might have been what's cutting off my game. So unfortunately, I don't think we have paralysis, so we can't use it against Pokey, but we should be high enough level to just bash him to death. Who's with Guy, I guess. I hope it's not Shroom. That's the only thing I hope. Why am I not using the bazooka? The colors might be randomized a bit. I think that is an option. Okay, now we are free to go to Tucson. So we will do just that. And then our go mode item will be at Frank, probably. I thought this was a heal house for some reason. I don't know if Jeff took damage, but right there anyway. So these are the magic butterflies. They heal 20 PP, I think. And they're actually very useful if you know where they spawn. Let's go check the we'll go check the department store. And we have to stay above $200 though, because we need the key item from the Apple Kid. We will not buy the Casey bat. Because the thing with the Casey bat, I think it's like plus 100 or plus 80 attack on Ness, but the it misses 75% of the time. I think attack-wise it's the strongest bat in the game, but it just does not hit. Unless the legendary bat is stronger. But I don't remember the tier list of weapons. Let's see that. So we will see what Apple Kid wishes to give us. Well, if I'm way underestimating, I could go to like I could go to Magic Hint or something. So there is a boss up there. It's usually I don't remember his name, but in like every logic sense, he's really strong. So I probably could take him out with a big bottle rocket, but not right now. I'm also struggling really hard to speak. Do not mushroomize me. Okay, well, on a singular battle, it's an instant win, so. So those mushrooms, they can put a mushroom on your head, and then pretty much, I don't remember the exact time, but after a while it like changes up your controls. And it's really annoying. I'm gonna get rid of this cookie and stuff. I could sell that fry pan actually. Let's try and get through Peaceful Rest Valley. So there is an enemy, it's like the giant oak tree or whatever its name is, that will explode upon you defeating it. But because of the instant text, you actually only lose like 20 HP at most. Let's see what this item is. We can pretty handily defeat everything here. There's the... Where's it, the territorial oak? I don't remember. But I'm also struggling to speak English right now. And I went the wrong way again. We'll sell that. I can't. I was going to mention the weekly, but I can't spoil that. Now we are in Happy Village, which it's very important to save here because there isn't actually a teleport here. Have any money? 100. Sell some things. Three broken spray can. Oh, he has the coin of slumber? When did you get that? Save again, because... Okay, so first thing is we're going to check who is here at the cabin. So this could be a flying man. I don't know if teddy bears are in the mix. I don't think they are. Or it could be a character. So it is Paula. But we cannot rescue her yet because we got the wad of bills. And we needed the key to the cabin to unlock her. Or whoever is in that place. I guess we'll see. Where's that mole? It's usually a mole that spawns right at the start. Oh, there, it's one. Okay, this could be our second sanctuary. So our target level by the end of the game is going to be around 28 to 30. But since we don't get poo, I don't know if Ness learns brain shock actually, but I think he learns paralysis, hypnosis, and something else. There's paralysis. Now we have our second sanctuary, which is actually we've done our first and second sanctuaries were the first two vanilla sanctuaries as well. Whoops. Okay, Ness does not learn shock. So the unfortunate thing about us not having the key to the cabin is now we have to actually go back. Oops, I don't want to buy anything. I want to save. So eventually we'll have to come back, because Paula is required to beat the game. But we can take the wad of bills to the this theater thing, the Chaos Theater, and then I believe this will unlock greed for us. Then the Blues Brothers knockoff will come in and say whatever. Well, there is I forgot to mention, there is a character at the 3 tunnel as well. So, it could be Pooh. It could be a Flying Man, which a Flying Man is actually pretty helpful. Because, I don't know their exact attack ranges, but they do upwards of like 200 damage. And they're extremely helpful. They're pretty fast and they hit really hard for early game. Just in the Gygus fight, it's not too great because he can attack Gygus instead of the assistant, and he will probably die. But since we have Jeff, the boogie tent is available, but I don't know what. Well, it could be in logic because we still need the key to the cabin. But I'll save and go see who's at the 3 tunnel first. Then we'll get attacked by a bunch of enemies. Then we'll wake up in where we originally meet Jeff, where the UFO lands. And we do get Pooh, so we'll have a full party by the end of the game. It's also nice because Eve will start with freeze. I guess we go do the boogie tent because... Oops, I almost turned into a back attack. So he does have the key to the cabin, so we can go get our full party. He's just killing our teddy bears, which is not nice at all. Yeah, Nest Pro maybe could have beaten them. Go check the shop first. Deluxe fry pan, so this might be. I won't buy those. So the yo-yos and slingshots. Do I go fight the boogie tent? I don't know if I want to. I do have the... I also haven't done Moonside, but who does have the key to the cabin? So I'll go get Paula first, and pray we don't have to go to the car painter. Our next move might be back to Juanette and taking on Frank. Yeah, I still have no idea what the OK pendants do, so I usually avoid them unless I pick them up for free. But that just shows how much research I've actually done with this. So the reason I was speculating about brain shock earlier is I learned a couple days ago, thanks to the Scramble. I guess it's just the EarthBound speedrunning Discord, but they have Scramble in it. I'm going the wrong way. You can brain shock Gygus on his second, third, and fourth phases. And it's actually extremely useful, so I will be utilizing that then. Yeah, it's probably still not as dangerous now, but you can still get unlucky. I went the wrong way. I always think that platform is something. Oh, you're talking about the OK pendant, probably. But Brain Shock does the same thing. In terms of making it less dicey. So we do not currently have a... Actually, we do have a sanctuary open still. So we could go get the pink cloud. Because now we have 2 users of freeze. And we're leveled up a bit. Because we did go in there when we were like level 6. Then after this, we don't really have a guaranteed direction we can go. But since we have Pooh, actually, we do get a teleport location or Starstorm if the game is feeling that kind of way. So we will do that trial first and see where we can go. If it's Magicant, then I'll consider doing Magicant depending on what the time is. You get the Star Master, he'll go away. And we gotta make sure not to press B. So I've always wondered, I don't know if the other characters are in this dream sequence with him, in like technical standards with the because they all followed him there, or if they just awkwardly watch him. Okay, we do have Magicant open, which we will not go there right now because the Magicant boss is like level 50 or something, or like 35. Somewhere in between those two numbers I just said. I'll just freeze Alpha. Freeze Alpha. So there are a couple treasure chests we can find here. There's a Viper. I don't remember what that does. But conveniently, the game will tell you what things do. Another deluxe fry pan. I forgot I had one of those, but I can sell the other one. Gonna be another treasure chest, another hole, then our sanctuary boss. Oh, this is the fourth. Huh. Alright, so that was the... Yeah, no wacky sprite swaps or anything other than just the bosses themselves getting changed out. So that was our fourth sanctuary. Apparently. So now we are on the hunt for... Well, logically our third, but our fourth in the line. And we also need a way to Saturn Valley, but that I'm not worried about right now. Do the big bottle rocket, so I could. But Diadem of Kings, that is a pretty good item for Pooh. Which raises his defense by 20 or 30? 20. So Pooh only has 4 items he can equip, I don't remember. I know the Diadem of Kings and the Sword of Kings. I don't know the other two. So where's our next move then? So we could go do the Boogie Tent or go to Foreside, because we got a Foreside teleport pretty early actually. So Moonside might have something needed. What is randomized? It's like we get free teleports and all that, and then our key items are also randomized within the world. God, get out of my way. Or this could be a big trap, and then everything here is like level 50. Okay, no. This is beatable. There is an enemy behind there, but did not see me somehow. So Moonside has these teleport men, which will take you for a loop until you get to this guy and you have to talk to him. And then every other teleport guy you talk to after that will just lead you in the correct area, which I have no clue if that's how it works in vanilla, but that's how it works here. I think I was in the middle of explaining yo-yos and slingshots, and I just completely forgot to, be there. I equipped it. So yo-yos and slingshots are actually stronger than some bats, but the, did I have another? I have a speed capsule I wanted to give to Paula. But they miss 18.75% of the time. Yeah, I forgot to. In this world as well, yes is no and no is yes. Okay, so what I did there, I skipped some text. Which... I watched a video on this like 3 days ago, but it like sets some sort of flag so there's no enemies that spawn by skipping that text, and then this invisible guy we just talked to doesn't speak to us anymore, but the flag that we have him is still there. Okay, this should kill actually, cause, yeah, he's extremely weak to freeze. Now this monkey will come here, and then it'll give us a Sign Banana. That's actually our 4th sanctuary, then. Or 3rd, technically, but we still need a way to get to Saturn Valley. So we need the zombie paper, or just to get a teleport there. I have to go left here. So that guy yells about how he saw a giant rat or something. But we already fought the plague rat, so we're gonna see something else. I doing that? I'll just bazooka. So here is our sanctuary boss. And it is the Guardian General. I could not remember his name for some reason. Well, the teddy bear died. That's fine. This is our fourth gotten sanctuary, the Magnet Hill. So now we will absorb the land, but this guy in the back actually has a key item for us. So we will see what it is. There's the tiny ruby, which doesn't really help us much. There's the tiny ruby opens up the museum in Summers. Which we do not have access to, actually. So while I'm here, I'll see what's in here. Okay, a couple of life nudes. That will revive one of our party members. I'm just gonna check and make sure I don't actually have the zombie fly paper or something, or just the zombie paper. We do have a couple options, and my suspicion is the one at Frank Battle, or specifically the town hall. Quite some enemies there. This is a two-boss battle thing. The department store spook, he can use freeze and fire, I think fire? But the biggest thing, the Trilliage Sprout, is actually what I'm more worried about here. Because he can, I believe he can diamondize. And a diamondize is pretty much just an instant, is pretty much just a death. Have brain shock yet, so I cannot. Okay, well, he didn't even get a turn. will tell us what we get. And he does have the zombie paper. Oh. So we're at 50 minutes, and we have access to Saturn Valley, so we could go to Magickin and possibly lose, but we'll put in the effort. But first we'll unlock Saturn Valley, because this late it could have some good items in that shop. Maybe we'll have some more okay pendants I could buy. This guy gets out of my way. If you go to 3 anyway. So we have to head to 3, go into the circus tent, and then it'll be placed down the zombie paper. I will do that first. You have that set. There's a special vendor behind the store. I lost the store, didn't I? I did. Well, wherever the store is, there's a vendor behind him I can talk to. I'll see what he's selling. Just has regular bottle rockets. And we'll buy a couple then. Don't want another laser gun. And now we can go to the hotel and sleep. Whenever the game stops lagging. You have an abundance of cash as well. So I want to save, if I do go to Magickin, I want to save the big bottle rocket still for the Gygas's assistant. Now this is the other part of the 3 tunnels. So there's a ferry there, I will... That was very bad luck because, as you saw, the magic fairy actually has to go to Ness. So if poor Jeff grabs it, then it has to fly all the way up. just want to make sure I didn't get back attacked there. I'll give you all the defense, because you're kind of important to beating the game. I just used the complete wrong attacks against everything. How'd you get done? Well, go there and then see what items are there. Okay, so Shroom is not Gygas's assistant, but Shroom is the absolute, probably worst boss in this game. Because that Shroom effect I talked about earlier is, he can do that. So getting that in the Gygas fight is extremely frustrating. Our levels are actually decent. We'll just need to grind a bit in Cave of the Past. But getting the teleport location for Saturn Valley is the priority right now. Oh, you know what? We don't have the meteorite piece. I bet everybody was just waiting for me to realize that. Alright, so we are not close to being done, because I do not have the meteorite piece. But I will get the Saturn Valley teleport location, go look at the shops. I don't know how I completely forgot that I still need a key item to beat the game. He does have a meteorite. I didn't know that, so thank you. Oh, if I can stop pressing buy and actually sell my items, that would be fantastic. Which might become obsolete because I'm still gonna check. Magic hint. Guess I'll buy a Horn of Life or two. But I do have some options for where I could go. But we will see what the doctor Only one net. I will save. Check by. Okay. Actually, I will take my talents to, that was Boogie Tent. Okay, so I was correct the first time. I was gonna go see, this boss over here. It said near one net, so I was confused. This is what I get for not, planning commentary for this, or reading up on the game. Let's see who holds Boogie Tent. It is the Guardian Digger. I think he has a shield actually, so I'll just eat it with Jeff though. And now we have the meteorite piece. Is there a bakery here? I guess I can just go to the Foresight Bakery. So now we have the conditions to beat the game. But so assuming Gygas doesn't go completely wrong, I can show off some things. So this is the one I'm buying is the Repel sandwich, which is a modified skip sandwich, but instead of moving faster, well, you might still move faster, but it repels enemies for 10 seconds. Well, let's go to Magic and see what it holds for us. I believe there's a shop here. It's better being here without a night pen. I think the night pen is decent. So if it's not, then I just wasted $6,000. I was gonna say it's better being here without a snake chasing me. So I'm mostly looking for is the there are a couple treasure chests here which actually hold some good stuff. So Neff's okay, gave us the T-Rex bat, which we already have actually. With stuff like the Platinum Band. There's some really good items here, whether you actually beat the Ness's Nightmare or not. To go despawn those enemies. Because the repel sandwich does not despawn enemies that are already on screen, because I don't think that's possible. Oh, I meant to give it to Paula, but whatever. I guess we will give an old try at the Magicant boss. I believe I heard somebody say, it might have been Tolmar, that you can despawn these Kraken, which is actually the Mondo Mole, but they won't actually despawn, but they'll respawn in a different position. If that's false, then I am wrong. But okay, we cannot do that. Is he weak to ice? I don't remember. I think he is. This could get pretty bad because I didn't mean to fight this guy. And there's 3 or 4 of these. Okay, it is Thunder and Storm. He is guarding it really badly. Which one did I fight? Oh, it's the Mondo Mole again. Should've just did that the whole time. We'll see what the Thunder and Storm have. So we do not have the I think we'll hit harder with this. No. Okay, well, that was a lot easier than I thought. Welcome, SpeedGaming 4. So the biggest things we wanted were PSI Shield Sigma, which nullifies every PSI attack against us. And then we want Brain Shock from Pooh. Which I don't know if we have, but we will check. Okay, we do have Brain Shock, so we are available to beat the game now. Well, we were before, but I wanted to show off. I wanted to show off Magicant, which was a lot shorter than I thought it would be. How many repel sandwiches do we have? I have 6. That should be enough for... I think you need 4 or 5 for the Cave of the Past. If not, then we're fighting some enemy. Also, 145 was a really weird estimate for this, but this was a faster seed as well, even with Magicant. know who has it. Oh, nice. Magic butterfly. Never seen one spawn there before. Now we are in the phase distorter, and we'll just see what he gives us. Give us Winters. I was kind of hoping for Starstorm, but I probably wouldn't have used it anyway. So now we agree to turn into robots, and we can go to the cave to the past. So this is going to finish, depending on Gygus, this might finish pretty far ahead of estimate, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, I forgot to save. Oh. Time for repel sandwiches. I have one on her. Yeah. Whoops. Did I? Oh my goodness. I look away for a second. Uh-oh. Well, one more level won't hurt, I guess. What am I doing? You know, we are on the final stretch for Gygus. We will see what is in store as his assistant. Because we know Pokey isn't it, and we don't have Shroom. Fortunately. Captain Strong. It's the alternate universe for Captain Strong. So Captain Strong and Pokey switch places practically. To life up Paula just in case. Then we'll just big bottle rocket because that'll probably kill. Yeah. So now we are already on phase 2. So now phase 2, I'm going to try and remember the Gygus guide that Jay Tolmar made word for word, because I just read it. I think he said this one was just a damage race. Oh, we got Freeze Gamma. Yeah, he can thunder, he can make us feel strange, he could put us to sleep. It's really dumb if he puts us to sleep, because I've had Paul asleep for like 5 turns. It's really annoying. Okay, so Pooh is crying, but I just don't need that. That's only for physical attacks, though, so we can still use PSI perfectly. Okay, now this is the phase where we can start praying. So I'm gonna start by brain shocking, though. So this first one, his defenses will become unstable. Then anything after this will start doing damage to him, and I think we need 8 more prays after this. But since he now feels strange, now we can't. We'll just defend and pray with Paula, because if we attack him physically, that could get remove the brain shock effect. And now you saw he just attacked himself. Okay, Ness got solidified, but that's okay, because we just need Paula at this point. And he's not doing a very good job. He keeps hitting himself. Well, he just thundered himself too. That's embarrassing. I know he got back at us and thundered us. There's this one. I believe this one. There's just two more prays, and I just attacked it by accident, but that's fine. As you saw, he went back to normal. So our call is going to be absorbed by the darkness, and then this one will be the last pray for us. So the brain shock running out is fine, unless he somehow put us to sleep. But timing will end once it says you win at the end of the thingy. Yeah, the dungeon man. He took almost the whole screen with that. And Gygus is defeated, but Captain Strong will come back and say a couple words of encouragement. But we don't want to read it. Then Gygus will eventually die. Oh, I guess I should watch. Then we'll go back eventually, and that is time. So this could have been probably about sub 110, maybe 105 or something, but then I decided to forget Meteorite existed, and I did Magic Hint. But this is about normal for what I get. Just the seed this seed was actually a jet seed, it could have been. So yeah, thanks for the GG. Shout out to Jay Tomar. I'll keep shouting him out. He made this. It's extremely fun. I think you were watching the RGL event as well. That was like the second time ever I played it. And I think everybody since that race I did, everybody at Retro Gaming Live has been obsessed with EarthBound Randomizer, and specifically, I mean PK Scramble. It is extremely fun. If you like EarthBound, you should try it. Check out the Ancient Cave one as well. I haven't tried that too much myself, but it looks fun. Just this whole game is fun. And it's a lot, I won't say better, but it's a lot more tolerable than doing a 4.5-hour speedrun of the vanilla game. So I guess we will watch the credits and stall for time a bit. Then there's just the credits roll. We see the levels. We're pretty much on par with levels for everything. Yeah, plug the link. I forgot to shout that out, but pkscramble.com. I think it's earthbound.app for the other one. But I'm not playing that one, so... He was only level 32. The Ness's Nightmare. And we'll see if any of our characters brush their teeth eventually. Let's read. I don't know if Fiesel wants to. I also little under level for Kraken. I forgot what Kraken was already. But none of the kids remembered to brush their teeth. That is unacceptable, but I guess it might be my fault.
Okay, well, why don't I read a few donations?
Yeah, that's fine. Now you can hear me, because I turned off push to talk.
Okay, good. All right, we have a $5 donation from... Oh. Sorry, I should actually get myself ready first here. We have a $5 donation from Dorian Bacharach. Thank you very much. We have a $20 donation from Cheese Soda Punch. Thank you for the $20 donation. And we have a $25 donation from Tyler, who says, "Is the fuzziness of the pickles random now?"
No, the picture ones aren't randomized. I just didn't hit any. But they are still in the randomizer if you wish to do all photos or something. Diesel is loud on stream. That might be my fault, but... Well, I guess so. I should thank Fiesel and thank SpeedGaming for having me. I'm very bad at giving thanks, but this is I always love participating in SpeedGaming events, and I did more runs than I expected to, but if it fills the time, and I like EarthBound and it's somewhat like Mega Man, so those were fun. And I don't know what's next, but whenever SpeedGaming is ready, then we can move on to that.